Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next part of the Guild Wars Prophecies playthrough. We are now in Amnoon, or I should say the Crystal Desert, in the Amnoon Oasis. If you guys see, we started way over here. We went through the mountains a little bit north of here. These mountains. We even explored a large part of it over here. We were in Kryta, where we thought the White Mantle were good people, and then we realized they're assholes. And then we fought our way through the west here to the Maguma jungle. Then we fled from the Maguma jungle, and then we fled away from the Maguma jungle, and now we're in the Crystal Desert. On the run, we are trying to ascend, I believe, in order to become more powerful, so we can take on the White Mantle and their god, the unseen gods that they have. So, Fang Fa Tai. I have heard that out in the salt flats, Elonian ghosts sometimes reveal themselves. One in particular, Senet Sen, is said to have worked as the master artisan for Torai Osa of Elona. This ghost has never appeared for me, though I have searched for him many times. So anxious am I to learn more of the secrets of this ancient people. If in your journeys you should meet this Senet Sen, please convey to him my respect. Oops, I did not mean to correct that already. Please convey to him my respect for his people, and tell him that I too hope to speak with him someday. Ancient secrets. So I do apologize for the No Guild Wars 1 video last week. It was a pretty busy week. I'll be honestly even more busy this week, but I have a spare couple of hours right now while my girlfriend's out doing her study group for college stuff to record these videos. So hopefully I can get all the ones I want to do this week, which is going to be my Rome 1 video, which I already did, this video, and then the next one I want to record is going to be the Napoleon Total War video. Once I get those done, my next priority is going to be my Battletech video, and then Rome 2 is going to be at the bottom. Hopefully I can make time for it, but if I can't, then oh well. So the Ghost of the Hero. You are the chosen I've been waiting for. Long have I looked forward to this moment. What is it you seek? The Sand of Souls. So many have come to this desert wishing to unlock its secrets, and all have perished. Were they all unworthy, or just unable to show their worthiness in the way the gods require? I suppose it amounts to the same thing. At the end of the day, perhaps this time it'll be different. Speak to great ritual priest Zamut. He can tell you of the tests you must endure. You will find him at Agari Rock to the east. I'm on my way. So how did you know I was chosen? For many centuries have I lingered here in this desert, waiting for the prophecy to come to pass. The chosen ones will come and help me gain access to the mists and pass into the Hall of Heroes. It has all been foreseen. The Hall of Heroes? Deep within the mists is a place known as the Hall of Heroes. This is the spot where the universe was created, the very center of all things. It is the dream of all heroes that when they die, their spirit goes to the hall to float among other legendary figures of old. Why do you need my help? Like you, I was one of the chosen, but I passed from this world before I could rise to ascension. The tests of ascension could only be performed by mortals, but I can guide you through them, and when the way opens for you, it can also open for me. Who were you in life? My name was Torai Osa. I was the champion of Elona, the protector and leader of my people. At the Battle of Jahai, I single-handedly defeated Palawa Joko, the Scourge of Vabi. It was I who led the Elonians to the Crystal Desert. Have others come to the desert to ascend? Since my own people perished here, there have been 2 other groups who have followed suit, failing as we did to ascend. The ghosts of many of their strongest spiritual leaders still haunt this place. Is that what happened to you? I perished along with the rest of my people, trying to build a temple to the old gods. We foolishly thought that we were the ones of the Flameseeker prophecies, the ones who would rise to be led into the hall. But fate is a cruel master, and it is I who have become the guide. What do you know of the Flameseeker prophecies? I know that those who are proven worthy will help me open the way into the rift. I know that those who ascend are destined for greatness, and I know that it will be I who leads them through the treacherous afterlife to the top of the Hall of Heroes. But if you wish to know more, then you should ask the one who had the premonitions, the Prophet. The Prophet still lives? Indeed, her name is Glint, and she is quite old. even for a dragon. A dragon? Yes. She was the first of all creatures on Tyria, created by the gods to be the caretaker, but it became clear that she needed help. That is when they summoned the creatures known now only as the Forgotten. What are the Forgotten? They resemble great snakes, but they move upright, use magic, and fight with forged weapons. They were brought here to watch over Tyria while the gods completed their creation. But the serpentine creatures were pushed out of the desert of most of the But the serpentine creatures were pushed out of most of the continent, banished here to the desert by humans. Now they serve to protect the portal to the dragon's lair. If you want to ascend and meet Glint, you will have to get by them. She lives here in the Crystal Desert, but she is not easy to find. Her lair is inside a single crystalline grain of sand. Wow. It would take you 1,000,000 lifetimes to comb the desert, and you would still never find her. Only those who ascend will find the portal that takes them to her. What must I do? You will have to prove to the gods that you are worthy of ascension. There are 3 tests you must pass before you will be let into the Mesa at Aguri Rock. The Mesa lies to the east. There you will find great ritual priest Zamut. He can tell you more. I'll head east then. I've waited a long time for someone worthy to help me pass into the rift. For both our sakes, I wish you luck. So this is Torai Osa. He doesn't look like your average Elonian from what I've seen. I don't think I've really seen many of them with beards. Though you can see he has good taste in facial hair. Let's see, do I need to clear my inventory? Yes, I do. I kind of forgot to look before I record the video if I need to clear my inventory. You know, kind of a problem that pops up, you know, surprisingly often. Is there a merchant guy here? Merchant boy. Let's see, there's a scroll trader, weapons merchant, collector, merchant, there he is. Let's sell the junk items and then I'll deposit the materials into the bank. Decayed orb. Oops, no, I didn't mean to sell that. Oops. Yeah, I do want to sell it. Highly salvageable. Well, I guess then we might as well salvage it if it's highly salvageable, as they say. Longbow Fortitude will keep for pulling ads. Let's see. Might as well kick Mox for now. At least just use the henchman. There's a Zoonlight chest to deposit some stuff from my inventory. I'm not sure what materials. I actually am not full on. Apparently glittering dust, plant fibers, bones. I was not full on. Ingots. I'm not full on right now. I thought I was for a while, but I guess not anymore. I must have used most of them. These, however, are maxed out, so I won't need to worry about them. $8,000 platinum. Let me just deposit, like, how much do I have here left? Let me just deposit about 8 platinum in there. Keep the rest on my person. You know, who knows if I get robbed and like they have like, ooh, 8 platinum. I'm like, no, that's all my precious monies, you monster. Yeah, that just would not go well. So let's get our usual Little Thorn, the brawler henchie, Stefan, the fighter henchie. Oh, now we have a protection and a healer. I actually would love to have that. Let's see, I want Orion. And I'm going to take the protector henchman and the healer henchman. Having 2 healers is always nice to have. Maybe instead of Stefan, I'm actually going to take the cultist henchman. And then head... Oop, wait, stop. So yeah, they're in Aguri Rock, and so they're both in about the same area. But I think the Aguri Rock, yeah, the Aguri Rock is actually an outpost beyond it. So let's do. Apparently, the Sand of Souls is not the main quest. Apparently, I missed the main quest. Oh well, we'll go to Aguri Rock, then come back here if we missed anything that's really important. I'd say I should probably have interrupted some of these spells here, but you know, I've made up for that by actually doing my job now. So apparently, according to this mission is in the Salt Flats to the north. What about this one? So they're both a bit of a distance away. Let's go to the Salt Flats, why don't we? We can go to a Curry Rock later. This one, it looks like it might be a... Yeah, this one is a ranger enemy. This one is like a moss scarab, but more of a... But more necromancer instead of just vampiric touch spam. Somebody just sent me a text. What's going on? Okay. Oh, she's on her way. Oh, well. Oh, let me check something real fast, guys. Oh, don't die. I'm just checking something. I'm just checking something. Um, She wants to get going now. Okay, let's kill this Jade Scarab. Looks like we can't go north. Let's go this way then. This doesn't look like there's a bit of a barrier from the big sands and rocks around us. Let's see, what time is it? How long have I been doing the video for? Let's go to the Aguri Rock first. This video may have to end a little bit early. I ran out of time before my girlfriend's coming home. So I'm gonna do my best just to finish this up, get to the Aguri Rock, and it'll probably be only about a 25-minute or so video. But anyways, we are in the desert. This means that we're more than halfway through. We're about halfway through the campaign now, I think. It's kind of funny to say that when I'm like, well, let's see, because we still have the southern Sugar Peaks, we have the Fire Island chain, and the rest of the desert to do. So I would say about halfway. I don't think more than halfway. Give her about halfway would be the most accurate. There'll be a little bit of a guest coming in behind us, but don't worry. She's sticking her tongue out at me. The door's locked. Let's see. So let's try to kill these Jade Scarabs. I can definitely tell that, so with taking the two healers, our DPS is a little bit lower than before, but we're doing a pretty good job of surviving, which is what's important. Welcome home, babe. I think it's safe to say there's a lot of these dang devourers in just random groups, and we're just like slowly breaking through. What is over here? You know, it's kind of funny after like this area looks a lot less desert-like in Guild Wars 2 250 years later. Usually when you kind of see things becoming a desert, it doesn't usually go back. Except through like magical means, which I mean is a very real possibility. Come on, there we go. I think my clumsiness got interrupted because the target died a split second before my spell finished, which means I lost the 10 energy. Lost the 10 energy, but gained nothing really for it. You can see the Dune Lizards hanging out over there. If you're a ranger and you wanted a Dune Lizard pet, now you know where to find them. That's not a spell, that's a skill. And I like how Little Thorn just ran right into there just to fall behind the Devourer's butt instead of cutting him off. It's like somebody did not think things through very well. Now I get the feeling that's quicksand. You know, just the shape of it, everything, just makes me think quicksand. I've been a really bad mesmer. I've not been really interrupting any of their skills. But I think I've identified at this point the big scary spell that they have is Chiblains, at least in terms of raw AoE damage. Here we go. Our cultist keeps sacrificing half of his life for the greater good. Oh, this is fan. Oh, more Jade Scarabs. Interrupt that. Got a nice AoE interrupt spell. Interrupt. No, I wasn't fast enough to cast my interrupt spell there. You know, it felt like I had plenty of time, but I completely failed, so apparently not. Alright, so these are teleporters, so I don't quite know how this works. Do I, like, just walk up to it and it starts working? Let's see, what if I just walk in here? Okay, that did not work. So, scrap the plan of going in that direction until we figure out how to get those teleporters working. Let's see. Can I actually go up this way? Is this actually a way I can go? And I've just been deceiving myself. But I definitely have to figure out how that teleporter works to get out of here. Well, let's try to use the Sand of Soul. Let's see. I honestly don't remember how these teleporters work. But I'm definitely not doing it right. I don't see any reaction. What if I get my heroes and then she's there and then I touch it? It does not work either. Let's see. And I can go down. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can go down this way over here on my mini-map is to see where my mouse is pointing. Maybe that's how we can get around. We can't use the teleporters, but maybe it's just a route we didn't go originally. The desert is also one of those locations where I have almost no memory of doing. Compared to... Because even, at least in the Maguma Jungle, I did like a couple of those missions in the last 5 years. I don't think I've done any of the desert missions in the last few years. So this is all new. This is all as new for me as it is for you guys. Though maybe you guys remember exactly what's going on and you're just watching this for the fun of it. Then, you know, maybe that's a little bit inaccurate. I definitely found the way down. Interrupt that. Interrupt that. I definitely need to be more, less. I keep using clumsiness, but on these guys, when I should really be focusing more on interrupt and backfire. Are you? You're kidding me. This is apparently not the route to go. Maybe. I would love to have said this way. It looks like an an appealing route, but it actually looks even less appealing. If that's possible. Might as well just cast clumsiness there in case he tries to attack after his spell. Yep, that one is. We have quite frankly hit a dead end. Maybe I needed a different quest to continue on our way. Let me go up to the altar there and see maybe if there's a shrine buff I need. If not, then I'll just have to go back to Amnoon Oasis and see if there's any quests that we missed. I honestly assumed that Ghostly Hero was the main story quest. And then I come out here, I'm like, oh, that was just a side quest apparently. Yeah, I'm not seeing any NPCs over there. I'm gonna try kneeling at the shrine and see what comes up. More of these yahoos. I do love Cry Frustration when you're dealing with waves of enemy ads. These guys, Parasitic Bond has almost no cooldown, it looks like, if based on how fast he used that. Because I did not interrupt the second Parasitic Bond, but he looks like he cast it just twice immediately. Alright, nothing spawned there. Let's just be lazy and not walk the few paces to Amnoon Oasis. We must have missed a quest, or I missed something very obvious. So let's do a quick look around, see if we can find that quest, and then we'll have to pick back up where we left off on the next episode, because I'll be having to end this episode a little early today. But where, oh where, is the answer to my question? You know, like, one thing you can always say rely on when it comes to Guild Wars 1 is it'll tell you when you're on the main story. And it should have, like, you know, big exclamation mark saying, here is the quest to do. But all I'm seeing are random merchants and stuff. You know, this is indeed very odd. Let me go back to this Ghostly Hero dude. You don't happen to have any secret side quests, do you? Nope. Apparently I don't know something about how these teleporters work, and it's very important. Or I completely missed an obvious side path. Let me go dip out here real fast. Let me do a quick look up information. Do a quick, you know, information search online and see what is the problem. I'm honestly confused. The Amnoon Oasis Guild Wars 1. Let's see. So quests. Yeah, I got the 2 side quests here. These are the 2 quests. It is considered a secondary quest, though. But it does say that's how we talk to. Okay, so apparently what I have missed is that the teleporter is activated by standing in the circle and turning back to view the switches. These will light up in a sequence, and the player must touch them in the same order. Use the activate teleporter to cross the canyon and move on. From there, follow the monoliths up to the Gray Rock. So that is the problem. I do apologize for this short episode, guys. I'll be back. Basically what I'll do is I'll start the video when I'm at the teleporter, about to activate them, and go from there. Take care, guys. Bye.